Roughly how loud is my washing machine? Is it audible? Oh, hey, Banjo. I can't tell. Can you hear it in the background? You can't. Great news. It's really loud for me, but if you guys can't hear it, that means my mic is doing a great job. Banjo, do you want to say hi? What are you doing? Banjo, come say hi. Oh my god. Oh my god. What are you doing? Oh, good boy. He's a good boy. He's a good little boy. With a good little face and a little puppy butt. So waggy. Oh my gosh, Banjo. Oh my gosh. Hello, handsome. Hi. Banjo, yesterday, ate 7-day-old chicken that I had in the trash. Seems to be fine, actually. But discovered that and was like, oh boy, okay. Because he broke the gate that prevents him from getting upstairs. And I had little chicken bites that he tore right through. He did vomit today. I assume that's related. No bad poops at all. But did you know that dogs have extremely acidic stomachs? That's why like salmonella is not a concern for them. Their stomachs are so acidic that they will just like burn through bacteria. Dogs also have one of the shortest spans of like food in mouth to out butt. They digest food so fast. That's why they can eat raw meat and we can't, is because their stomachs are so acidic. Yeah, they can pretty much eat anything except bones, obviously. Can't give a dog cooked bones or anything. They can get like stuck. But he did vomit today. 7 days in the fridge? No. It was in the trash for 7 days. So somehow he's fine. Dog stomach sounds like a weapon of mass destruction. Dude, I mean, pretty much. I mean, you're kind of not wrong. Yeah, it's crazy. But he seems to be doing okay. He definitely vomited a few times today, and I assume that was because of the bad food. But he ate his dinner, which means all is well, pretty much. I'm only ever really concerned about a dog if they're vomiting or have diarrhea and also won't eat. But he did. So, just quick Banjo update for everybody. Sorry I haven't streamed in a minute. Proud of his microbiome. That's what I'm saying, and he doesn't understand what it means. Sorry I haven't streamed in a minute. Work has been really busy, and I have I call it big medically acknowledged sleepy. As most of you already know, I have CFS, and it comes in waves. So right now work is busy, but I also need like 15 hours of sleep a day, which is real shit. So the content creation stuff always drops off when that's happening. But I'm okay. I'm just fucking tired. Gotta go get myself a transfusion, and I will be okay. Otherwise, I'm doing good. The pneumonia's all gone. Everything's Gucci. Very EP, yes. Thank you. Yeah, right. CFS is like an onion. It has layers. I don't know about that. But I do have a few friends who've been diagnosed recently, you know? Like, I think I now know 2 other people who have it, and mine's slightly more... Mine's technically not. I mean, it depends on which doctor you talk to. It has an underlying cause, which means that it's not CFS technically. They call it that when they can't diagnose it, but it's still the easiest way to describe it. Sometimes I'm just really fucking tired. And I did faint after the Pluto stream. I have not fainted since. We're doing okay. Banjo, you fucking around over here. What are you doing? What's the plan? What's the plan? You stupid puppy butt. But part of the problem with like sleeping as much as I do is I was already losing weight from boxing. And then pneumonia happened. And then CFS happened. And I feel like I'm having like pretty bad muscle deterioration. So I actually just bought, part of that is because I'm not moving enough in general, but also I'm not eating enough. I just bought some of these. I'm going to try it for the first time today. Protein 2O, which is protein infused water. So I don't have to keep eating too much, but just drink it. And this is just like a little bottle of like, it's got some electrolytes, 6G carbs, which is good energy. We'll take that. And 15 grams of protein and then 59 of potassium, which I just hope it tastes good. I didn't know it existed. Isn't that neat? I'm excited about it. I don't know about you. Is there a way for me to remove the things that are pinned? So I can't see the chat properly with them there, don't I hope your dogs are okay, yeah, right? That's a bummer. Yeah, I don't know if I can... I think I have to see them, so I can only see like one comment at a time. But that is also... I don't know how it tastes. Let's actually try it right now. Oh, you don't have to remove it, Jeff. It's okay. It's other people can see it. Like the hype train's just covering everything. Let's try it. Should I have shaken it first? It's nice. It's maybe a little bit too sweet. No, it's good. I feel like maybe if I have that with ice, it'll be like actually very nice. It's very sweet for something with no sugar in it. We can drink that. 0 sugar. 6 carbs, but we like carbs. Carbs are not bad. Do I drink a lot of coffee? I do drink a lot of coffee, but coffee doesn't really have an effect on me. Coffee makes me slightly closer to a normal person. It helps with the brain fog, but it doesn't make me energetic. Is it bad to get protein shakes without working out? No. What? So A, this isn't a protein shake. It's just a protein and electrolytes. B, especially if what's happening to me is happening to you. I only know a little bit about nutrition because I had to talk to so many nutritionists when I was first diagnosed with CFS. You don't want to lose muscle, and being sedentary, like not moving, is how you lose muscle. That is not good for your body. It's not good for your heart. It's not good for you in general. You should always be eating a lot of protein. There's this, I mean, it's not a protein shake, but there's definitely no downside. I think the thing that like I generally don't love about protein shakes in general is they usually have a lot of bullshit additives, but yeah, no, you gotta eat protein regardless of how much you work out. It's good for you. Good for you. Like you will only gain weight but don't actually gain muscle if you're doing protein shakes. Well, that doesn't really make sense. You'll only gain weight if you're over caloric deficit. And yes, you won't gain muscle if you're not tearing your muscle fibers. You won't increase the amount of muscle you have, but you will help fuel the muscles you do already have rather than letting them deteriorate. Kidneys are also very important, yeah. Human bodies, man. Banjo, would you get your head out of the trash? You've already been in there enough. You ate all the chicken. Little trash dog, what are you doing with your head in the trash? Little trash boy. So, yeah, just working and sleeping a lot means that I am... I've got his tail. What are you gonna do about it? Little tail. I've got it. What are you gonna do? You gonna come get it? It's your tail. It's your own tail. Oh, you stupid boy. I did not watch the Nintendo Direct, nor the Cyberpunk Direct. Cyberpunk 2.0 is out today. I'm very excited about that. So we're going to watch it. 42 minutes. And I think that's all I've missed out on that's like super urgent to me right now. It's the only thing that I really want to watch. Oh, thank you, Jeff. Click pin message and the 3 dots. Haha, thank you. Appreciate that. DLC's not out yet, of purpose. The DLC is out next week. Looking forward to it, though. So I'm going to watch the Nintendo Direct. And then maybe do some more Starfield. We'll see how I feel. If I'm sleepy, we will stop. It is what it is. RE4 DLC today, Pog. Yeah, I got a code for that yesterday. I haven't touched it yet, though. Thoughts on Ahsoka? Not interested. Star Wars is dead to me. Tokyo Game Show. I don't tend to catch up on Tokyo Game Show just because, I mean, I do love RGG, but there doesn't tend to be too much from that I end up, like, feeling is worth the time, generally. Why don't I like Star Wars? Modern Star Wars is garbage. That's my opinion. It's all dog shit. And in my opinion, I'm happy for you if you like it. I don't want anything to fucking do with it. Thoughts on Lies of P? Yeah, I haven't had a chance to try it. Looks good though. Like reviews are really good. Mandalorian is also dog shit. I'm sorry. Andor is the only exception. Mandalorian is slightly less shitty dog shit, but again, I'm sorry. I have no negative opinions about people who still love Star Wars. It's just not for me these days. I'm done. No more. But I have no hate for you if you still love Star Wars. Jeff, I sadly didn't even like season 1 Amanda that much. Like, I did like it. It wasn't dog shit. It's just for a man who's like trying to protect little baby Yoda, you sure let little baby Yoda go a lot. You know? I'm just done with it, man. I'm just done with it. Thoughts on Dragon's Dogma 2? I was supposed to go to an event this week to play it. Capcom invited me. I was very excited. Too much shit going on. Too much shit going on. Can't do it. Unfortunately. But I was like, please, if anything else comes up, let me know. I'm so fucking excited about Dragon's Dogma, man. Settings, have I played Starfield at, and have I enjoyed the main story? Thank you for the 31 months, Beans. I've played on Ultra. And, you know, I like and dislike the main story. I like the story, and I think the premise and the characters are interesting. Like the hunter and the other one, I don't know how does that count? It's like halfway through, so the emissary. No one knows what that means. I like them. I think they're interesting. It's just too much. Like the main story especially is just too much fast traveling. Like having to go back to the lodge to have a conversation over and over and over again. It's just too much. Like it's just, I'm really not a fan of the pacing. Great question though. I announced, or is anyone else what I was doing with Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend? Yeah, I announced it on Twitter and on Instagram. I hosted that post show, which was super fun. I did get to meet Conan, which I wasn't expecting to, and he was lovely. He was very interested. And that's like a thing that happens sometimes. I don't know. I've met a lot of celebrities in my time at this point, right? And some people are very standoffish, which I also understand, or dismissive, or whatever. And Conan was just really interested. He's very sincere and asked me questions. And he was really nice. Like especially very sweet. Yeah, it's because I'm friends with Aaron Blay, who I've rated a few times on here, who I love. I'm a very big fan of Aaron, who works for Team Coco. And so we did a post show for Conan Needs a Friend. And the special guest was Ed Sheeran, who also seemed really lovely. Is that episode up? I don't know. I don't work there. I have no fucking idea. I'm sorry. Alrighty. Shall we watch it? I'm aware that I am very late. Oop. Did my recording just break? Can you guys still hear my microphone? It looks like it's broken. Did it freeze or is it okay? Weird. Yes. Aware that I am late to watching this. I haven't been well / work has been way too busy. Basically, my whole life lately has just been working and sleeping. So I just wanted to catch up. I have not seen any spoilers at all. But I always love a Nintendo Direct. And this is 40 minutes long. And I think it's for games that are coming out this year, is the implication. So there's a ton of stuff that I'm interested in here. Hoping to see that Peach gameplay. So let's do it. Nintendo Direct, this is from the 14th of September. I'm excited. Also haven't jumped into the Pokemon DLC yet, which I'm also really looking forward to. There's a lot of games out right now, actually. It's kind of stressful. Like, I'm going to jump straight from Starfield to Cyberpunk. Okay, starting with Splatoon, which I've never been a huge fan of. It's okay with me. Is this like a separate take on Splatoon, or is this just a fancy trailer? No, it's just like new, just different visuals. Oh yeah, it's the DLC. They announced that last time, right? Yeah, not a big Splatoon person personally. Have a lot of friends who are super into it though. It's like I respect it. It's just not really my thing. Yeah, I'm having trouble weighing up what to play and when. Like I was like, in my head, I was like, I'll go straight from Starfield to Cyberpunk. But then I was like, where do I play Liza P in the Pokemon DLC? Where do I fit anything in? I don't know, I'll figure it out. Fuck me. At a certain point, I just have to stop playing Starfield. I've put in over 100 hours now. It's a lot. Alan Wake 2, oh my god. I have played Baldur's Gate 3, I intend to go back to it. I want to restart, I think. Maybe not. I don't fucking know. I just feel like I'm so bad at Baldur's Gate 3. It's a very moody trailer for Splatoon. I like the tone.
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct.
Hello.
You just saw a new trailer for Wave 2 of the Splatoon 3 Expansion Pass DLC.
I like her outfit.
Side Order.
That's pretty sick, except for the toe gaps. We hate
This
those.
brand new story is set in the Spire of Order, where you'll strengthen your character's abilities as you ascend the Spire's floors.
Yeah, so it is like a
We're
single-player DLC,
developing
right?
This single-player DLC
Yeah, there you
so
go.
it can be played over and over again.
It's cool.
It's planned to release in spring 2024, so please look forward to it.
Interesting.
Okay, let's see our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
All right, let's go, baby. The toys are back in. That's so cute. What a cute pun.
Donkey Kong, Mario. The rivalry that heated up on the Game Boy Advance system
Never played
reunites
it.
on the Nintendo Switch system.
I'm sure loads of people are excited about
With
this,
his
huh?
eyes on the prize. Donkey Kong has stolen all the mini Mario toys from the factory. And it's up to Mario to track him down. In each stage, contraptions and other
This
challenges
looks
await.
really good.
Observation and action are vital to your success. Mario needs to reach the key, but he can't quite cross the gap. That monkey's tail looks a little suspicious though, doesn't it? If Mario does this, now he can get across.
Hell yeah, dude.
and
Monkey
safely
mechanics.
grab
That's
the
what's
key.
up.
Platform too high? Reach it with a handstand jump or
I
a backflip.
I totally agree, Golden Phoenix. I mean, that's the thing is, Nintendo Directs actually like changed the way that
Observe and
everybody
act to
does
collect mini Marios,
video game
clear
conferences. Like they
stages,
shaped the way the
and
whole
face
industry does
Donkey
that.
Kong
Everyone
head-on.
just makes Nintendo Directs now. I mean, I love the way PlayStation does them as well.
In this updated version of the game,
I
you
love
can
when
play
they
with
do a
friend
deep dive on a
in
game.
local
Like the
co-op.
Ghost of Tsushima ones was so well done in my
However
opinion.
you choose to puzzle your way through, it's up to you.
They
to
like
recover
focus
the
on one game and
toys.
have like dev commentary and then a few trailers. Like
Mario
I love
versus
those.
Donkey Kong launches on Nintendo Switch February 16th.
Again, never played it,
Begin today
but I bet
on
you a bunch of
Nintendo
people were
eShop.
really stoked about that. I actually never had a Game Boy Advance.
Save the prince and the world.
Now this, I am interested in.
Guide Sargon as he sets off to save the Prince of Persia and restore the world's balance. Tapping into the roots of the Prince of
I
Persia
really never
series,
expected them to do
game
this with Prince
features
of Persia.
2D, side-scrolling action
It's like
adventure
Ori
gameplay.
Prince of Persia.
Dash through breathtaking environments in a mythological
so hope it's good.
Persian-inspired world. But don't linger too long if you hope to survive. Harness sword and bow techniques, as well as time powers
Music's really nice, too.
to best these hostile lands. As your journey progresses, Sargon will grow stronger and learn new abilities.
That even that,
expand
it's
his
so
arsenal.
Ori.
Amulets to further boost your abilities.
Yeah,
among
maybe I'll
other
play it on
perks.
Switch, you know?
The number
Like, I
of
think when I
amulets
was
you can
playing
equip is
Ori, I was
limited,
originally like, ooh,
so
I wish I could
choose
play this on
wisely.
Switch.
Use everything at your disposal to navigate this harsh world and defeat the mythical beasts that stand in your way. Get ready to save the prince and
But those
discover the
Mortal
mysteries
Kombat
of
1
Mount
comparisons
Path.
really didn't do
When
Nintendo
Prince
any
of
favors,
Persia:
huh?
The Lost Crown
I think I'll do
launches on
a
the
little
Nintendo
playthrough
Switch
of that.
system January 18th. You can receive the in-game Warrior Within outfit by pre-ordering the game from Nintendo eShop.
Looks so good, dude.
These games will help you chase your passions. Rev up for true arcade racing in Horizon Chase 2. Speed through stunning environments, each with its own dynamic art style. while
I mean, maybe
overtaking your
using
rivals
stunning,
on the road.
stunning doing a lot of
Play the
work
main
in that
campaign
sentence.
to unlock vehicles, courses, and more. You can
God damn,
also
that Switch 2
upgrade
better be
your vehicle
coming.
and style it to fit your high-octane needs. Itching for more racing action? Up to 4 speedsters can put the pedal to the metal.
I don't
in
need my
couch
racing games
co-op
to be
or
perfect looking, though,
online.
to be fair, but
Go full throttle in Horizon Chase 2.
stuff like this is always makes me miss
Launching
Blur.
on Nintendo Switch later today. Warm up for musical mayhem in this rhythm-based adventure. Time your button presses with the music to solve puzzles and battle
That's
bosses.
cool. As a
Over
co-op
30
thing?
thrilling tracks await, including music from iconic Konami games. Up to 4 friends can
That's
battle it
actually
out
really
in
neat.
versus modes or jam together in local or online play. Super Crazy Rhythm Castle launches on Nintendo Switch November 14th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Anya Forger has a new assignment from school, creating a photo diary. On weekdays, you'll head to class, then enjoy family time in the evenings. On days off, you can visit all sorts of exciting places, like the beach or an art museum, in search of subjects to photograph. How will you spend your time with friends and family?
What is
What
this?
kind of photo diary will you help Anya make? Spy Anya, Operation Memories.
This is like-
launches
it's like
on Nintendo Switch
Some
next
sort of
year.
persona photographer child simulator hybrid.
Mario's first RPG adventure returns.
Very excited about this.
The Super Mario RPG game is back with updated graphics. Let's go over some new and returning gameplay features. Time your button presses with action commands to
course.
increase damage dealt or decrease damage received. When you time
They
your
did
attacks
a really good
perfectly,
job with
you can
this.
now damage all enemies at once.
It looks a lot better than I thought it would. It really
Every
does.
successful action command will fill this gauge. When it's full, you can unleash the 3-character triple move. Depending on your current party, the move will change, so experiment with different combos.
Mario just out here murdering people, bro.
During your adventure,
Absolutely
you'll encounter
killing
bosses
people with
colorful
fireballs.
personalities. After clearing the game, you can fight some of them again. But these powered-up bosses aren't gonna be easy.
Such a good idea for an RPG. It's not a very Mario approach, but good Mario RPG approach.
Set off for adventure with Mario and Friends when Super Mario RPG launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 17th.
Exciting stuff. I expected that to be a
Pre-orders
little
are
longer.
available now on Nintendo eShop.
Looks great.
Hey. Look alive. We're almost there.
The Nintendo DS game Trace Memory returns on the Nintendo Switch system as another
Never even
code
heard of it.
to memories. One day, a young girl named Ashley receives a letter from the father she thought had passed away. Seeking
Spooky.
answers, she sets off for the solitary Blood Edward Island in search of him. Once there, Ashley encounters puzzles and obstacles that hinder her
I've not played Sea of
investigation.
Stars, no.
Can you see me?
She
Everyone keeps
also
recommending it
meets
to
a
me though. I know I
mysterious
should. I mean,
boy.
there's just so many fucking games this year.
What
that's what I'm saying.
truths await
hi
Ashley
there,
in this
Benja.
place?
And no matter how hard I try, I can't remember Dad's
And
face.
no matter how hard I try, I just can't remember Dad's face.
Who are you?
The
Don't need any
sequel,
more games this
Another
year. Yeah,
Code
for real,
R,
bro. I'm like,
Journey
honestly,
into
stop.
Lost Memories, previously
I've had
unreleased in
enough.
North America, is also included.
So this is like Juliet, huh?
Play both games to experience the full story. Unravel both adventures, fully enhanced for Nintendo Switch, when Another Code Recollection launches January 19th.
These cinematics do not look
Pre-orders
like a
begin
DS
today
game, so
on
good job there.
Nintendo eShop.
Another Code Recollection includes 2 games, the Nintendo DS game Trace Memory and its Wii sequel, which was never released in North America.
Oh, cool.
Both games are fully enhanced on Nintendo Switch. Please look forward to playing them early next year. Next, please take a look at this.
Let's go, Peach. Oh my god, yes, queen?
One day, a loyal toad presented a flyer advertising a show at the Sparkle Theater. Princess Peach
Toad
and some
confirmed.
toads went to go
Marketing
see it,
shill.
But then, the Wicked Grape and the Sour Bunch suddenly made their grand entrance and took center stage.
The Wicked Grape really sounds different now that
Now,
TikTok
it's up
language
to
has been invented.
Peach and the theater's guardian Stella to save the play and the day. This perfect performance has become a terrible tragedy. Luckily, Peach can use the power of Stella's
Peach has
ribbon to
got
face
it!
off against the Sour Bunch.
Oh
The ribbon alone won't always cut it, though.
Really
So
well
let's
animated.
do this.
She
Whoa,
is
Peach
become
transformed into Sword Fighter Peach. By transforming, she can use fantastic show-stopping
That's
abilities.
the coolest thing I've ever
Fend off
seen.
The Sour Bunch with sensational swordplay.
also
Can
Peach just
save
killing
this
people. Oh,
performance
look at her
and
badonk.
its performers?
Peach caked up?
There are more stolen shows to save. Valuable artifacts from this museum have gone missing. Become Detective Peach.
Oh my god, I'm in love.
Investigate
All
clues
of the
and
outfits
track
are so
down
cute,
who done
dude.
it. Desserts have been snatched from this sweets festival.
I also love how
Turn
often
into
they
the
use
Tissier Peach
they
and save
use
it from a
dessert
sugar
content for
crash.
Peach. Bitch loves
The
a cake.
Sour Bunch got their hands on this martial arts school. Become Kung Fu Peach and take it back from these foul fiends.
Oh my god, that's awesome. Dude, very cool. That said, the
Many
gameplay
other
is not
transformations
looking
are just
amazing to me right
behind
now.
the curtain.
Impressed by the creativity though.
The stage is set. Our leading lady is ready for the spotlight.
I love this for Peach. I will play this
Princess
game.
Peach, Showtime. Makes its debut on Nintendo Switch March 22nd.
The
Pre-orders begin today
gameplay
on
looks okay.
Nintendo
It
eShop.
looks okay. Looks like a lot of mini games. Yeah, and I'm okay with that.
That was a new look at Princess Peach Showtime. In Peach's latest adventure, the gameplay changes depending on her transformations. It looks like there are more transformations.
It's
beyond the
it's
ones we
a
showed
like
today.
similar to
So please stay
Kirby
tuned.
having multiple
Let's
Kirby
continue with
forms
some more
or
headlines.
Hat in Mario.
A new saga begins. A multi-layered RPG full of rich stories awaits in Saga Emerald Beyond. There are 6 heroes to choose from. A young man who fights with sentient puppets. A witch disguised as a schoolgirl to mask her identity.
Of course.
A crime-fighting duo chasing down a mysterious organization. A songstress mech who lost her voice and body. And a king of darkness who was recently reawakened.
All of these games better
Select
be
a
backwards
hero,
compatible when
then
Twitch
follow
2
their
comes out.
journey through
Oh, my
17
friend.
interconnected worlds
What faith you
as
have
they
in
strive
Nintendo.
to achieve
I
their
would
goals.
bet money you have to pay.
How the story unfolds is in your hands. The choices you make can unlock different paths, more than ever before seen in the Saga franchise. Fight in timeline battles, turn-based combat in which turn order is crucial to victory. Use special techniques to control the order of actions, or activate
I like
team
this
combos
UI.
to swing the tide of battle in your favor. Saga Emerald Beyond launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
Cool. Yeah, all right with that.
The legendary Raider returns.
More Tomb Raider?
The first 3 Tomb Raider games, all with upgraded visuals.
I'm sorry, I missed
venturing
that.
onto Nintendo Switch in one daring
Oh, I want to say
collection.
thank you for shouting out my Willem
As the
Dafoe and
fearless
Starfield this week.
archaeologist,
It was
Lara
so
Croft,
cool, dude.
You'll travel the world
Yeah, I've been
and
very
face
careful
off
about
against
with all this
deadly
Starfield
foes
short
and
content
even
I'm making about
deadlier
making sure that I
legends.
credit people, because it's so
Climb,
easy not to when you're just
backflip,
finding stuff on Reddit and just like crediting the
swan
Reddit. It's
dive
really
through
easy not to do
perilous
that and not to think
quests
about it.
spanning different countries
But
and mythologies.
Shorts,
Along the way,
people seem to be like
you'll solve
especially bad about
puzzles to
that, and I was like,
uncover
it takes
treasures
2
of the
seconds
ancient
for me to
world
credit
and
the person who
unravel
made it.
mysteries lost to the
But then, because I'm
ravages of
saying
time.
so many of the usernames wrong, I decided I'll just
This
stop putting them on
faithfully
screen on
remastered
text.
trilogy comes with all of the expansions
like, literally go to the
and
user if you
secret
want to.
levels for each game. You can also toggle between the original polygon look and the upgraded
It's like one of my
visuals at
favorite
any time.
features.
Tomb Raider
Being
1
able to
through
toggle
3
between the old and
Remastered,
new.
starring Lara Croft, launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 14th.
Neat.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
I feel certain Switch 2 will be backwards compatible.
This
I'm not
detective's
saying it
got
wouldn't
a
be
second
possible.
bolt of brilliance.
My thing is just, why would they not charge you? It's Nintendo.
Every great detective starts their day early.
This is Rhyme City, a place where humans and Pokemon coexist. The detective duo of Pikachu and his partner
I
Tim
love him so much, dude.
investigate various cases.
Not Tim.
While searching for Harry,
Oh,
Tim's
Harry.
missing father.
He looked
Tim
about 12.
interviews people. Pikachu interviews Pokemon, and they find the truth together. They'll also rely on other Pokemon to broaden the scope of their investigations.
All I ever
Follow
wanted as a
Sense
kid was a
with
Growlithe.
Growlithe.
Now I guess I basically have one.
Smash rocks with Darmanitan. And
The little
peer through
Pikachu up the
walls
top
with
there.
Luxray.
That's
Can
cool.
Tim and Pikachu solve all the mysteries and find Harry?
Oh my god, was it Mewtwo? Did Mewtwo do it?
Find out when Detective Pikachu returns.
I'm glad that that
Launches on
franchise is
Nintendo
successful enough
Switch
to have another
October
one.
6th.
I'm happy about it. That's a huge
Pre-orders
win.
are available now on Nintendo eShop. This game's a real toot.
Is this, what is it, Trumpet? Whatever it was called? I never tried it.
Raise your brass for the quirky rhythm game, Trombone
Trombone Champ. Sorry, it's right there. It's
Play the
literally a
notes in time
trombone.
with the music as best you can. But how you play that horn is up to you.
I have to try this game.
You can use gyro
I've
controls
gotta
to
try
adjust
it,
the
dude.
pitch up and down. Or the IR motion camera
It's
on the right
so
Joy-Con
funny.
controller. The controls are pretty unique, and mastering every control scheme won't be a walk in the park.
Wait. That's like with...
Honk your way
What?
through nearly 50 songs spanning various genres, from classical
Oh
to
my
electronica
God.
and everything in between. Plus, up to 4 musicians can band together in local multiplayer.
I love it. What's with the background images?
Trombone Champ slides onto Nintendo
Yes!
Switch
This is
later
the ideal
today.
platform to play this game on, obviously. Amazing.
Battle your way to victory in these Nintendo Switch games. 10 teams of 3 will duke it out for survival in this online battle royale brawler.
Looks like a MOBA.
Knock
Battle
your
Royale.
opponent's health down to 0 and deliver a finishing blow, or shove them off the collapsing terrain to win. Choose from 15 heroes, each inspired by a different mythology. Work
cool.
with your allies to be the last team standing. Battle Crush is free to play and launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch next spring. A closed beta test will be available this October.
I feel like there aren't a ton of Switch
Lead
games
your
like that.
mercenaries to fame and fortune in this open-world tactical RPG. Take up various
And it will be dead in 2
contracts,
months?
from
You're not wrong.
protecting
You're not wrong.
townsfolk
Devastatingly.
from thieves to vanquishing the land's most notorious figures. Before battle, equip your mercenaries with the best gear and skills to claim victory and live to see another day. Up to 4 players online can jointly command a troop and journey together across this vast world. War Tales launches as a timed console exclusive on Nintendo Switch later today. run, and gun
Neat.
in this reimagining of the beloved
RTS is
NES classic Contra.
it's a great thing to have on
Blast
Switch,
through
I feel like.
explosive stages
Good platform for
with
it.
a devastating arsenal of weapons to crush
It's like the kind of game that I do want to play on a plane and not on a PC personally.
Easy pick up and play controls and a variety of difficulty options. This reimagining from Konami and Way Forward.
Yeah, I bet people have
features
been pretty
new
excited about
weapons,
this one too, huh?
enemies, powerful super attacks, and a 4-player co-op mode. Contra Operation Galuga storms onto the Nintendo Switch system early next year. Liberate your kingdom. Reclaim your destiny.
'Tis a grievous tale which speaks of Fevrith, one of stolen destiny,
grievous?
stolen minds, and stolen nations. Yet as the world stands consumed by immense evil, a fallen prince shall rise again, ring of legend lighting his path.
That is the Ring of the Unicorn, ancestral treasure of Cornea's royal lineage. Legend speaks of your ancestors wielding it to purify evil.
This is very nice art
The
style.
answer is clear as day now.
I like it a lot.
The path
Dynamic.
before us is laid bare.
Bloody
and all
dynamic,
that
innit?
remains now is to walk it. Walk it I will, Mother.
Any farming yet? It's not a Nintendo Direct without farming. A great point. We have
Freely
not seen a
traverse
single
an
farming sim.
expansive world.
Been lied to.
Gather new allies, forge your bonds, and lead the liberation to glorious victory. Cultivate a grand army with over 60 unique characters, from humans and elves to massive
Hot wolf lady.
beasts and heavenly angels.
Today marks our first foray into the mists of despair which hang heavy over our home. It may take days, months, or even years, but I shall see the duties of my bloodline fulfilled.
Atlas and Vanillaware
Atlas?
present the rebirth of tactical fantasy RPGs.
Wow, a bold claim.
Unicorn Overlord.
Unicorn Overlord is a fucking
Available
hilarious name
March
for a
8th,
video game.
2024.
That is a hilarious name for a video game. Unicorn Overlord? Sign me up, dude! It's Luigi. Is it his mansion? Doesn't look like it.
Luigi's Mansion 2 HD.
Like, doesn't look like 3. I love this song.
Welcome to Evershade Valley, a place that's screaming and teeming with the supernatural. Luigi, our faint of heart hero, was sent here to check it out. Time for some mansion mayhem. No spooky adventure is complete without this vacuum-like device, the Poltergust. Use it to light up dark areas,
Something about this,
vacuum
like,
up objects,
being a little dated.
and interact with the environment.
Is
It's a handy tool
extra
for
cute.
your paranormal escapades. Plus, when you spot a ghost, pop! You can stun them with the strobe bulb, then vacuum them up.
It really is very Ghostbusters.
You can even grab multiple ghosts at once.
Also, great animation.
In this game, you'll find ghosts haunting, a former
I
plant
could replay
research
that.
lab,
I don't need more video games to play this here, though.
a broken down clock factory that's full of sand, a mine covered in ice and snow, and even more places.
And others.
These troublemakers will use every trick in the book to block your path. Can Luigi summon his courage and save the day? Looking for other ghost hunters? Up to 4 players online can do some exercise.
Nintendo should add a
across
CRT
different
filter option
multiplayer
for
modes.
GameCube and N64 games. That would be awesome.
Luigi's Mansion 2 HD creeps
Great game.
onto Nintendo Switch next summer.
Okay, that's further away. I'm alright with that. I can play that next summer.
How was
I can
that?
make that work.
Next, we have 2 announcements to share.
It's always been one of my favorite things about Nintendo Directs.
Please
So
take
what
a
are your
look at this
thoughts?
video.
How was that? It's so endearing. This is not a video game. What am I looking at? Okay, big coin. Question mark
What's
in it.
that? It's a large question block.
Question block, sorry.
Actually, this question block currently appears on the roof of the previously announced Nintendo Gallery that's under construction in Uji City, Kyoto Prefecture.
That's
The
cool.
official name of this gallery will be the Nintendo Museum. At the Nintendo
Is that a
Museum,
permanent thing?
a wide variety of Nintendo products from the company's history will be displayed.
Awesome.
Construction is going well, and we plan to finish up by March 2024. We'll share more information, such as the opening date, at another time. Please stay tuned.
Very cool.
Next, we'd like to share some updates on upcoming amiibo figures. The Zelda and Ganondorf amiibo figures are releasing on November 3rd.
Come on now, look at
And
him.
amiibo
Come on now.
figures of Noah and Mio from the Xenoblade
It's the
Chronicles
sexiest Ganondorf
minigame
has ever looked.
will be released as a set on January 19th, 2024. And finally, we have a new amiibo figure to announce.
Peach?
The
Oh.
DLC fighter from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Sora from Kingdom Hearts,
Oh my
is
God.
on the way.
That's gonna
With
sell
the
like
release of Sora,
hotcakes, dude.
Everyone is here from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Didn't even occur to me that there wasn't already a Sora.
Please
Oh
look
my
forward
god.
to
Are
its
people
release
losing
next
their
year.
minds about that? I bet they are. You can't just drop
That's
Sora.
all for today's amiibo
Kingdom
announcement.
Hearts fans are the most intense
Next,
people I
please take a
know.
look at this.
The first F-Zero game returns as a 99-player battle royale. F-Zero 99. Race
Whoa.
on classic F-Zero courses with machines from the original Super NES game.
That's a really good
Tear through
idea.
courses in high-speed races, but be careful. Your power meter will decrease if you crash into pilots or guardrails. If it hits 0, you're out. You'll
That's
need to avoid
nuts.
collisions and conserve your power meter to stay in the race.
Very, very good idea.
Feeling
Oh
risky?
my god.
Spend some of your power meter for a temporary speed boost. You can also collect super
Like,
sparks,
it's making
which
me feel a
appear
little
when
bit sick
machines
looking at
collide,
it.
to boost up to a special
But
path
damn.
called the Skyway. It's your best chance at bypassing your rivals and jumping into a higher position.
Literally a battle royale racer and it's
Complete goals
F-Zero.
while you're
What a
racing to
great
unlock
idea.
Cosmetic options for your machine.
I bet it's super fun.
"99 players, 1 winner." It's
What a
time to
fucking
race your
good
way
idea,
to
dude.
first place. Because F-Zero 99 will be available exclusively for active Nintendo Switch Online members later today.
Oh, it's been out for a week? That's
More than 30
awesome.
years after its original release, F-Zero is back as a battle royale game.
Wow.
This title also supports the Super NES controller available exclusively for Nintendo
have one of
Switch
those.
Online members.
Damn, that's smart. Love
We
it.
hope you will
What a
give it
great
try
idea.
and aim for first place. Okay, let's continue with some more headlines.
How much longer do we have? It can't be that much
One
longer, right?
little hero.
Oh, no, we got
one
ages.
Humongous problem. Welcome to Vandal City, a whimsical land inhabited
Is this
by
our farming
small,
game we've been
fuzzy
waiting for?
beings called Yordles. After a party gets a little too wild, the portals holding the land together collapse and throw everything into chaos. It's up to you and your knitting magic to stitch Vandal City back together.
Cute.
Journey across the land to
Couple
gather
little cozy
materials
games.
and craft items and meals for the locals. As you continue gathering and crafting, you can weave together new upgrades by unlocking more branches of the skill tree. Enchant your experience even further by embarking on quests and hosting festivals for the community. Can you save Vandal City? And what mysteries will you discover
So
during
it's
your
not a farming
magical
game, it's a
adventure?
knitting game?
Vandal Tale, a League of Legends
Looks very
story,
cute.
launches on
Oh.
Nintendo Switch
It's
next
a league
year.
thing.
Wait, did you hear that? Join best friends Nunu and Willem on a journey across the frozen wilds of the Freljord. Jump
At this point, you're just
Climb.
making up words.
and sled your way through a beautiful yet treacherous land, where every
it
step
Norse?
taken and each puzzle solved will bring you closer to the truth about these friends and their past. Song of Nunu, a League of Legends story, launches on the Nintendo
It's League,
Switch
and
system
I don't know
November
shit about
1st.
League, so I didn't even put it together.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, Riot is a powerhouse at the moment, huh?
Let's
Yeah,
move
putting
into
stuff out.
formation.
Trip with these shops doesn't feel like a prize.
Greetings! Welcome to the island. This tropical resort contains tons of micro games that'll get your body moving.
Yeah. Oh
In
my
each
god.
micro game, you'll get into a specific
Honestly,
pose
God
called
bless the
form.
Nintendo Switch. What did we do to deserve this?
Copy the form shown, then perform the correct action as quick as you can.
Oh my god. What?
The micro games will come one after another, so look alive.
Is it cursed? I really don't know.
Plus, up to 4 players can battle it out in party mode. Reach the goal without getting caught by Medusa.
Freeze!
Or settle the score in an arena to be the last one posing. With over 200 lightning-fast micro games and multiplayer modes aplenty.
It's sort of like a 1-2
Everyone's
switch.
in for a wacky time.
Spin-off.
WarioWare Move It launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 3rd. Pre-orders
Wild.
are available now on Nintendo eShop. A heroic tale will soon unfold.
I love heroic tales. They really
Lead an
get a
army
bit
of
too
over
generic with
100
some of these
heroes into
RPG,
battle,
fantasy
and put an
RPG
end to
ones.
an empire's invasion.
Find your destiny.
Meet Noah, a humble villager. Sane, an officer from the Empire. And Marissa, a forest guardian. These 3 band together to fight for a common goal. On their journey, they'll meet a variety of heroes who can join their cause. This is your home base, known as the headquarters.
Can we go back to the
As
Sharks,
allies
please?
Join you. Additional facilities will become available. You'll be able to tend crops, open shops, and more. Each hero you encounter has
This
their
actually
own
looks
backstory and
pretty well up
motivation.
my alley.
They may not always get along at first, but these conflicts may strengthen the bonds between your heroes. Trust, betrayal, justice, and truth. A heroic tale.
Maybe
will
it's
begin
hard to say. I like
when
the
Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes
Eiyuden
launches
Chronicle, the
on
look of it,
Nintendo
though
Switch,
it like obviously looks
April
like
23rd.
5 other games, but there's some stuff there I like.
Participate in some pixel perfect play. Next stop, Octopia. Travel to a charming parallel world in this paid DLC for Eastward. Help Sam and John turn the pages
Thank
of
you,
a
Craig.
new chapter
Thank you so
as
much.
they
Hope you're doing
adjust
well.
to country life in a mountainside village.
Is she
And to
me?
livestock. Whip
I
up
say anytime a
culinary
woman has
delights
long
for your
whitish hair.
neighbors. And restore buildings to help the village thrive. And if you're new to Eastward, don't worry. You can access the DLC even if you haven't played the main story. Eastward Octopia ventures onto Nintendo Switch this holiday. Get back into the groove. In this sequel to War Groove, charge across 3 tactical campaigns with valiant factions, including a new Mousefolk faction, the Fari.
Gotta give the people what they want. Everyone's
Plus,
been
you
asking
can
for
now
it.
Supercharge your commander's
But what
group
about the
to
Mousefolk
unleash
faction?
devastating attacks. Lead a roguelike offensive in conquest mode.
I just feel like
Battle
sometimes,
friends locally
look, I'm tired, so
or
it's a weird
online.
take. Some of these Nintendo Directs just get like a little too long,
Or
and
create
because of
and
that,
share
things
your
start to
own
look
cutscenes
similar.
and campaigns.
I wonder if
War
they get
Groove 2
paid. Like,
marches onto
like,
Nintendo Switch as a console
is
exclusive
Nintendo
October
curating the games that get advertised?
5th.
Or
Pre-orders begin today
the devs
on
or publishers
Nintendo
paying
eShop.
Nintendo to put them into the Directs?
Dive and catch fish by day.
Is this Dave the Diver? Everyone
Then
loves this, right?
serve them as sushi by night. And the aquatic
I've heard very
adventure,
good things
Dave the Diver.
About Dave the Diver.
Use the fish you've caught to concoct recipes and create the day's menu. Then tend to the clamoring customers at your
I'm
sushi
actually surprised this
restaurant.
isn't already on Switch. Like, what a
Explore an
no-brainer.
ever-changing
Uh-huh.
underwater
A lot of
world
shark
to
content this
find
time,
the
too.
Best ingredients.
Was that
and
a
strive
boxing
to
lobster?
exceed Culinary expectations. Dave the Diver launches first for consoles on the Nintendo Switch system October 26th.
Oh, it's currently only on
Pre-orders
PC?
and a
I didn't
free
realize.
demo swim onto Nintendo eShop later today. The final wave is racing in.
One of the most
Here's a
well-supported
sneak peek at
games
Wave
of
6,
all
the
time.
final wave of the Mario Kart
Nintendo deserves
Deluxe
so
Booster
much
Course
credit
Pass
for
DLC
how they're
from
supporting
the Mario Kart Wii game, Daisy
Mario Kart 8.
Circuit. More returning characters.
You could
are
say
also
milking.
being
I
added
say
in Wave
supporting.
6. From the Mario Kart Double Dash game, Diddy Kong. From Mario Kart Wii, Funky Kong.
Funky Kong, the GOAT.
And from the Mario Kart Tour game, Pauline. And also, Peachette.
Shitty introduction for Peachette there.
Wave 6 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game drives onto Nintendo Switch this holiday. Active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost. The DLC
That's me.
can also be purchased on its own.
I'm one of those.
Something new is among us.
New maps for Among Us? I know they're one of the devs that said they would pull off of Unity if the Unity stuff goes through. Oh, are they just now getting the airship map? Or is it a beach map? I haven't played in a while. Among Us stresses me out, man. They used the Yoshi noise. Yeah, so I guess this is like a new beach map or like abandoned. Oh, it's like a Lost, the TV show map. The Fungal, great name, great name.
This new map for Among Us is free and
Very well
launches
done.
this October.
Cool.
What did you think? Thanks for sticking with us this far.
Anytime, man.
Next up, we'd like to recap some of the previously announced Nintendo titles you can look forward to playing from September onwards.
Sounds great.
Let's take a look.
Oh, Pikmin actually came out already? I missed that? Oh no, it's out this week, isn't it? It's like a couple of days away. Very excited about Wonder. Damn, this Nintendo lineup actually looking pretty good, dude. Pikmin's tomorrow. Ah,
We hope
there
you're
you go.
looking forward to these upcoming titles. This next video will be our last announcement.
Okay,
Please take a look.
that's always exciting. Zelda DLC. It's not Zelda DLC. It's Mario. It's him, a Mario. Didn't we already know about this? We already knew about Paper Mario, right? Did I just imagine it? It's a fucking great game. And this looks very good. I did imagine it. I just imagined this had already been announced. Okay, that's totally on me. Well, maybe I had heard. Maybe I caught a glimpse of it. It's such a fucking good game. Man, Mario's been been doing good for a long time, is all I'm saying. I also thought it was announced last year, Burnt Toasts. I feel like it was announced ages ago, but I don't know. Maybe I'm dreaming. Oh, for my greeting. What a nice man. Okay, they did. I'm not high in my mind. God, who knows? Who knows? I love the style. I love the way it looks. Awesome.
Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door, originally released on Nintendo GameCube, will return with
It's a pretty solid direct, I reckon.
A
A little bit too long.
We hope you look forward to experiencing this adventure in a paper world starring Mario and friends.
Good first party stuff.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. Great stuff, man. Shall we check out the Little Dragon's Dogma 2? Because I think it's going to be pretty short. 9-minute gameplay deep dive. Do I want to spoil it for myself? Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. You know what? Live a little. Why have you done that? Okay. Let's do it. This is Dragon Saga 2 9-minute gameplay demo deep dive in Tokyo Game Show on the Capcom USA YouTube channel. Fucking, I love Dragon's Dogma so much. Genuinely one of my favorite RPGs ever made. I think that's like a thing that I'm starting to rate more and more highly in video games is sense of wonder. And Dragon's Dogma is so good about the sense of wonder of the like, what? Like the Everfall.
Hello everyone, I'm Hideaki Itsuno, the director of Dragon's Dogma 2. Dragon's Dogma 2 is a narrative-driven action RPG set in an immersive fantasy world designed to place player choice at the heart of the gameplay experience. The action gameplay is designed to challenge your creativity, and although this is a single-player adventure, AI control
except for the pawns, let's be real,
throughout the experience.
Gameplay
Today,
looks
I'd
more
like to
fluid
show
already.
you a little of what you can expect from the world of Dragon's Dogma 2 with this new gameplay footage. In Dragon's Dogma 2, up to 3 AI-controlled beings called pawns can join you on your adventures.
Such a good system. I love the pawns.
Players
I
can choose from 4
love
starting
pawn.
vocations that determine how they will play.
Huge fan of pawn. You mean I can have 3 pawns?
Of course, you will be able to change
Wow.
your vocation at any time by visiting vocation guilds.
Pawn and pawn are pronounced the same way in an
For
Australian
now,
accent. It
let's
is what
look
it is.
at the fighter vocation. Wielding a one-handed sword and shield, the fighter excels in melee combat. As a fighter, you can cut down enemies with a sword and protect yourself and your party.
It definitely looks
using your
faster.
shield.
I always played it as a mage though, so I'm sitting there like casting spells with my little staff in Dragon's Dogma.
As we keep going, we can see some harpies in the distance.
It's like
As
Pornhub.
an archer, you'll be better suited to take down enemies above you. Let's see what they can do. The archer is a vocation that uses a bow and arrow to attack enemies from a
I mean,
distance.
I do feel like the combat looks way better, but I also played this game when it came out. Like, I love Dragon's
including
Dogma, but
exploding or blighting arrows.
stuff like this can be
You
hard
can
when you
also
don't
aim at
see
your enemies like a
the first game
third-person
side by
shooter.
side.
The monsters of Dragon's Dogma 2 behave organically in the world around them, and will even react to players by using their wits against you. Next, I would like to show you the mage.
That's
in
what I'm talking
action.
about.
Mages excel at long-range magical attacks, as well as healing and support spells that bolster your party with various enchantments to give allies an advantage in battle.
Does
The
it like a
more advanced
levitate?
and
I
powerful
levitated
the
out the
magic is,
ass in
the
Dragon's
longer the
Dogma.
incantation will take.
The main character still mute? It looks like it.
In addition to the pawns you adventure with, you will occasionally act with other inhabitants of the world.
What's this? We're trapped.
I feel like it was actually a pretty well written game too.
Lastly, let's take a look at the thief. As a thief, you use daggers to strike at your enemies, relying on agility and quick attacks. Use Swift Step to quickly move away from enemies after an attack. The key strategy for the thief against
That
massive
was
monsters
always a thing.
is to find openings and cling on to the enemy to deal damage. Fighting head-on is always an option, but it's a good idea to utilize the environment around you while
That's much
engaging
more
with
creative.
enemies. Between your chosen vocation, diverse terrains, and the particular monster you're up against, each encounter challenges players and their party to use their creativity to succeed.
Very good. Love that.
Two nations prosper in the world of Dragon's Dogma 2. Vermund, the human kingdom, and Batal, the land of Beastren. In Vermund, the Arisen who slay the dragon have ruled as kings for generations.
That's interesting.
This land of lush meadows and rolling hills is ripe for exploration. In contrast, Batal is a rugged canyon nation with a city built on the site of ancient ruins. It is home to the Beastren and their unique culture.
Looks
The
like
nation
sort of
of
like the
Batal
DLC
offers
area.
players a different experience
first
from
game.
the human kingdom, with diverse environments to explore and monsters to encounter.
Does seem to be a slight emphasis on the narrative compared to the first game.
In your adventures,
I feel like the
you
first
might
game
come
had a
across
narrative
people
focus.
who call out to
Enough
you.
of one.
Have you some business with the apothecary, sir?
Other times, you might receive quests from people who you aid.
Thank heavens. Thought I'd ne'er make it. If I might be
Well
so
met,
bold as to
Arisen.
impose upon you again, would you be
Remember
willing
nothing
to
from the story of the first
accompany
game?
me to
Oh no,
the
it was there.
Safeguard me from harm.
Pawns with
There's
knowledge
more
of a
lore,
quest
I guess,
may
but
be able to guide
yeah, no,
you
the
to
ending
right
blew my mind.
location. But it is up to the player to decide whether to follow them or not. Pawns support you throughout your adventures and may come to your aid when you are in trouble.
Whoa, that was cool.
To complete your quests, you can ride ox carts to travel to major locations.
That's also cool.
But be aware, as you might get attacked en route to your destination and have to decide how to tackle the situation. During the ride, you can choose to close your eyes to quickly arrive at your
Good
destination.
fast travel system.
Time is ever passing, even while riding an ox cart, and the environment around the player constantly changes. Nighttime is especially dangerous. With no light to illuminate your surroundings, you will be enveloped in pitch black darkness where you can't even see your feet.
I will admit that I found Dragon's Dogma like
There are
surprisingly
dangerous
quite
monsters
scary.
that only appear at night.
Because you
so
see
need
some
to be careful when
crazy shit, like in
adventuring
a
in the
Dark
dark.
Souls sort of way, where you're like, what the fuck is that? So
If
this
you
like
have a
huge
camping
beast
kit,
comes right for you, and
can
it's
find a
terrifying.
campsite to spend the night and recover your health.
Good evening, Arisen.
That voice does not look like it should be coming out of that mouth.
Tis the honor of my life to share your journey.
What is this outdated graphics? Yeah, the graphics don't look really
To
any
wrap
different,
up,
to be honest.
I'd like to introduce some advanced vocations that become available as you progress in the story. The Mystic Spear Hand combines magic attacks and weapon-based physical attacks.
It's right up my alley.
A good all-rounder.
Usually called
they
a battle
use their
mage.
duo spear at close range and magic at long range. They can also use magic to block an enemy's movement or throw multiple items at once.
That looks sick.
The Magic Archer is a vocation that further specializes in long-range attacks with magical arrows. On top of healing and providing support to your allies, they can learn a skill that releases a powerful attack over a wide area in exchange for reducing their own maximum HP. And of course, there are other unique vocations you can look forward to. We have a playable version of Dragon's Dogma 2 at the Tokyo Game Show Capcom booth.
I want to play it so bad.
Depending on the choices they make, each player can experience very different playthroughs. We're very much looking forward to the impressions of those who get a chance to play.
Me too.
Dragon's Dogma 2 is being developed for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and Steam. Please stay tuned for more information. Thank you.
She do look good though. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. This is currently probably my most anticipated game. I didn't realize that I had the screen size wrong this whole time. I apologize. So I am now gonna go with just watch the Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty. Not review. I want the like showcase. I have not played Lies of P, no. Thank you, Jeff. Oh, this is 38 minutes? God damn. 38. I'm not gonna last that long. Fuck. Is there anything shorter? Like, do they have like some sort of shorter option? Official cinematic trailer behind the scenes music. Okay, maybe we just do the intro and the official cinematic trailer and then some gameplay updates. I'll skip through it. Because that's so long. Okay. Let's do it. I'm excited about both Phantom Liberty and especially 2.0, which 2.0 is live today, right? Yeah, I think I really wanted to play it on my new PC, but my new PC is broken. So maybe I'll try console this time for the first time.
Hello everyone, and welcome to this special jam-packed episode of Night City Wire. This is the place where we talk all things Cyberpunk 2077, or rather, all things Phantom Liberty. My name is Pablo Busha and I will be your host today, and we have a lot to go through, so let's get started.
ETA getting PC
We've
fixed?
got gameplay,
Great question.
It's
my pumps are broken,
and plenty of surprises
so
along the way.
I don't really know. I'm just waiting.
Let's kick things off with a world premiere of our brand new Phantom Liberty CGI trailer starring the one and only Idris Elba.
This is it. Trust me.
You know I do.
Yeah, it sounds like people thought the performances were brilliant, huh?
Tell me I'm right where you wanted me. Now tell me I'm out of this goddamn town.
Fucking hell. I get that this is a CGI trailer, but look at him.
Just cut surveillance cams.
Oh my god.
Adios, Night City.
Should be back in the homeland by 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What about you? Get your ticket out yet?
I hear the government's sealing a deal.
I told you. You're the president's favorite. You're gonna walk out of this on a red carpet.
Yeah, sure.
He's such a babe.
You deserve it. I wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for you. You know what I'm thinking about right now?
Tell me.
Taco stand back home. First thing I'm gonna do when I get off this train is head right there.
He's Dogtown, I
swear
assume?
those quesadillas come to me in my dreams.
place sure sounds tasty.
Yeah. You were the one that took me there in the first place?
Yeah, I remember now.
Well, listen, when this is all over, you gotta take a break, you hear me?
I have seen him interviewed about sex mods, yes.
Show me, Dogma.
Still a weird thing to ask somebody. I don't know. You got played, bruv.
So we got a passenger and he's carrying. I think we might be compromised. Can you hack the trap? Show me.
Dude. This looks so good. Again, I know this isn't in the game, but damn. Also super excited to see Susie. The Sphere Hunter is in Phantom Liberty. Really excited to see her.
So me, you want a pill? So me.
Excuse me, Madam President.
Pill? It's going to be a long flight.
No, thank you.
I wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for you.
That is a fucking good trailer. Obviously, largely CG or entirely CG. As they said, they acknowledged it. Hot damn, is that a good trailer?
What a cliffhanger. Everything you saw in the trailer happened 7 years before Phantom Liberty begins.
I have actually played a little
there's
Phantom
definitely
Liberty too.
A lot more story to discover in the
I didn't get to
expansion.
meet Idris Elba. I got pretty
now,
close.
we're going to hear from Idris Elba himself to talk more about the
Sorry, Idris Elba. I don't care. I'm going to go with this one, gameplay.
After music, let's turn to gameplay. I'm here with game director Gabe Amatangelo to talk about some of the amazing new gameplay personalization possibilities we've created as part of Update 2.0 and Phantom Liberty. Gabe, hello once again.
Pavel Burja. I recently learned that in English, Burja means storm.
Exactly.
So your name is Paul Storm.
It sounds better in English when you say it, like Paul Storm and Pavel Burja. It sounds much better.
It sounds bad. It sounds like a superhero. It sounds like you're Thor's
Cool
cousin.
set they've got.
I wish.
Like,
I wish.
Thor comes into the battle, does a single target damage. Paul Storm shows up, starts doing AoE damage.
Perfect start to the segment that we have because we're talking about gameplay.
AoE. Yeah. Combat. Let's talk about it.
Combat has changed a lot, but also character customization has changed in terms of the new perks and all that stuff. And we're
really
here
excited to try
unpack
it.
So I know you've talked about this already, but give us a general feel of what we can expect in terms of the changes coming with 2.0 and Phantom Liberty.
Sure, and like you're saying, there's so much. So I'd like to start with kind of just saying the spirit of it and what was the drive behind it. We want it to, because there's so much potential in the Cyberpunk IP, and when you think about the dark future and cyberware, there's different kind of like super soldier or super merc kind of fantasies you have in your mind, and we wanted players to be able to realize that and play it and feel it. And so we've basically changed the perks around. Like, I mean, there's stat increases and stuff like that, which is always fun in progression, you know, getting incrementally more powerful, but we really
Looks so
focus
fucking
on
cool,
the
man.
actions, the things you can do, right? And so we've
I
added
really
a
should
suite
wait
of
to play it
things
on
you can
PC.
do, that tie into different themes.
Maybe I'll
and then, of course,
literally
players
wait
can
until the
mix and
PC's
match and
fixed,
come
and then
up with
that's when I
their
stop
own
playing
unique
again.
styles.
Yeah, that's really cool, and I like the customization part of it. That, you know, there are some things that we can do in terms of, like, we'll actually show some options in terms of what you can build, and we have the help of designers to guide us through it. But you can actually do like a mixture of a assassin type ninja, or a character that is more like Hulk smash, I want to go in and destroy stuff, or a stealthy netrunner that has like these you know, quick hacks and stuff like that. There's so many cool things to unpack here. It's
You can be a stealthy netrunner, you can be just like a direct, you know, going out there and just like wrecking stuff, blowing up machines.
I feel like they made
and
it like
stuff,
extra
netrunner,
gory
hacking
too.
stuff. But yeah, there's so much nuance as well, and we're gonna talk more about players being able to explore the nuance later.
The combat was something I was like never
one
that
other
fond
thing
of.
in terms of like general stuff. Something that is kind of general, but it's new.
Like I
and
love
it's
the
not
story
very
and I love the
general, but
settings
it's
and stuff.
interesting is the relic skill tree.
But it
Something
seems like
that
they've
we
like
unlock
improved the
through
combat quite a bit.
story, and what does it bring in terms of gameplay?
So the relic, as you said, tied into the Phantom Liberty story, and it's towards the beginning. It's within the first few minutes, so this isn't spoiling anything. And you've seen in the trailer, if you've watched the trailers, Somi reaches out to you through the relic. They're in a dire situation. It's the only way she can get to you. And to kind of show you she's the real deal and she can help you, she says, here's kind of a taste. I'm going to kind of clear out some of the bad data in the relic, and I'm gonna set it up such that your cyberware can utilize it. And so the theme of it is that it kind of both enhances your cyberware as well as able to kind of scan and exploit other people's cyberware. So it's kind of a cyberware theme to it.
It's crazy, crazy. It also shows you how powerful she is as a character, but that's like a whole different story arc that we could get into. But I don't want to get into that because I don't want to spoil anything. But that itself is incredible. So maybe what we should do right now is we should see the possible builds that we have. And I know we have 3. We have something that is a super strong solo. We have something
I'm
that
gonna
is
wait.
like
I think I'm gonna wait to play it on
more
PC.
ninja type, fast solo. And we have a netrunner. And we have the help of our fellow gameplay designers who will actually guide us through those. So.
Yeah, let's take a look.
Yeah, the verdict on the protein water, everybody.
Lead gameplay designer.
A little bit too sweet,
my favorite
but this is just one
build
flavor.
Is what I like to call a bullet time ninja.
I did get a bunch
Speed is of the essence for both defense and offense, which is why dash and air dash are perfect to get close to enemies without taking any damage. I like to bring a katana to a gunfight, and it goes great with a new
True, I could water it down a little bit more. Water down my water.
Back at enemies.
But yeah, I got every flavor, so we'll see which one I like the most.
Also perform a
It's protein and
low
electrolytes.
health enemy for a quick boost.
I've never heard of a drink giving you 15 grams of protein before. We love that.
Blades. You can combine 3 great perks: Stun Jog, Air Dash, and Air Kerenzikov to leap off motorcycles
That does
and
look fucking
rain down
awesome.
bullets from the sky in slow motion. The new jailbreak ability from Phantom Liberty unleashes the full power of your
So it's like
Mantis
LaCroix?
blades.
No, it's much stronger
After
than LaCroix.
finishing or dismembering
Out of
an
my
enemy,
PC break?
you can perform a really long leap
The
to
pumps
deal
have sort of always been
devastating
broken.
damage. Great for getting rid
They
of
lasted
those
about a
hard
week.
to reach
There's something
targets
wrong with them.
like
I
snipers
don't really
and
know what it is.
netrunners.
They are just malfunctioning, unfortunately.
With this build, your enemies won't know what hit them.
This does look fucking
Bullet
good.
time ninja.
Yes.
That's so cool. Like you're moving, they can't even see you. You're just jumping in. Mantis blade, katana, like going
That's why
crazy.
I'm so paranoid about water
Two
cooling.
favorite
Look, my
parts.
current
love-
PC, the
love
one I'm using right now, my
the
old
dash
PC is
to,
water
to the
cooled.
person in the guard tower.
Still running?
there, that-
So
5
high
years?
up.
Yeah, that was fun. But my favorite part was I like to bring a katana blade to a gunfight. Well done, Carol. That was good.
Yeah, it really showcases this build. This has actually been one of my favorite ones when I was playing Phantom Liberty. And with all the gameplay changes, like this one, I feel like this is kind of my go-to. Which my previous go-to was kind of like a stronger solo, but we'll have that as the last video. But now I think we should jump into the Netrunner.
Yeah, let's check it out.
I played like sort of more Netrunner my first playthrough, personally.
Hi, I'm Yulia Primak, a gameplay designer at CD Projekt Red, and I love playing as hack-and-slash Netrunner. The best part of being a Netrunner is, of course,
I just always
the
play it with
hacking.
like a
And
shotgun
now it's more
in everything.
powerful than ever.
Every game ever. It's got a gun,
With
I
a
will
new
be using
quick hack
shotgun.
queue, you can stack up to 4 hacks on a single enemy and play around with some devastating combos like Contagion and Overhit. It's pretty deadly. With Overclock, you can gain an extra edge by sacrificing your health to cast hacks with almost no limit. With Update 2.0, Netrunners can even take over cars, transforming vehicles into ticking time bombs. Once
That's
you're
awesome.
close, it's time to whip out the Monowire. With the Relic skill tree from Phantom Liberty, you can power it up even more. Now netrunners can combine physical damage and upload control hacks onto enemies.
That's very cool.
I can't wait for everyone to try it out.
Hack and slash Netrunner. Wow, lots of action.
She do
We
look
kinda
good,
know
though.
Netrunners to be a little bit stealthy, kind of behind the scenes doing stuff. We have a little bit of that, but still, yet they seem to now go in and get dirty.
They can do both. They can do both. But I love to point out the play on words hack and slash. We love these catchphrases here. This was good. I love it. Yes,
even occur to me.
the Netrunner. That's sort of one version of playing it, kind of doing the damage, via blowing up cars, remote controlling it, getting in there with your nanowire. You can even like spread hacks with it. You can also get some of the memory back and drain. But yeah, you can go stealth to where it's kind of like there's like kind of a game in the network of like as you start doing hacks, like an enemy netrunner might be like someone's in the network, right? And there's a bunch of different abilities to kind of like suppress that kind of discovery. And so there's that kind of netrunner combat that's going on there behind the scenes while everyone's like stealth.
2.0 is available today,
Yeah,
yes.
so that's another one. There's so
Just
many
excited for people
different
to be
ways.
passionate about
Basically,
Cyberpunk
the
again.
whole,
Man, I
like,
loved it the whole
pattern
time.
and beat and rhythm of netrunning is
But I guess
changed.
also same.
My favorite part is when
It's
when
been
the
interesting
car
watching so many
crashes into
friends
everything
like
and just blows up.
It was a good
on
combo.
Twitter
It was a
one
good
by one be
combo.
like,
They
wait, I
did-
played this game and it's actually
she
really
did
good.
Both
Like, yeah,
hacks
dude,
there,
give
which
fucking
was
rules.
the controlling it, and then of course put on the detonate one that had a timer and
Exactly.
cool
Perfect.
combos.
Perfect. Cool stuff. And now we have the last one. So the last one will be a strong solo build. So yeah, let's check it out.
Hi, I'm Filip Dovnar, lead gameplay designer, and I like to come in swinging. So my favorite build is the Savage Slugger Solo. Getting up
music.
close for combat is really crucial for this build. The Wrecking Ball perk lets you knock down multiple enemies, all while closing the gap and putting you in the zone for some sweet, sweet annihilation.
I feel like that
Another great
looks a
option
little
is
bit silly.
Quake. For some extra flair, you can combine with air dash and drop in from above and throw everyone around you to
Like
the
maybe it
ground.
doesn't look as heavy as
When
it
I'm
should
using
when actually
shotgun,
impacting on people.
I like to use the Obliterate perk for maximum carnage.
That's what I'm about, baby.
And once I'm in range, it's time to take out the big guns.
Thank you, Snake 5
We've got the new finishers that
KX,
let you
sorry.
grab enemies and throw them during fights. Great for controlling the battlefield.
The battlefield.
On top of that, you can supercharge the gorilla arms using the new Phantom Liberty relic tree that will let you send your enemies to the moon.
That ain't bad.
With this build, you'll be unstoppable.
Oh my god. What a compilation.
Mayhem.
The throw at the end.
The Savage
She do look good,
Slugger
though.
Solo. That's
3 times fast.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna figure out what I wanna do.
Like
Maybe it is
throwing
that.
people, like at the end, he's just like, woo, and he just flies.
Yeah. I mean, certainly, like, the animals in that faction is like
Yeah.
an inspiration for it. And obviously also Arnold Schwarzenegger and Terminator, just like you got that heavy machine gun.
really thought that he just said the N-word and
you
I
can just take
panicked.
the bullets and the stuff, and there's all the kind of like
Okay,
mitigation
the
and
update 2.0
absorbing
date reveal.
damage
Oh,
and
this
kinda,
is how they
like,
dropped the
taking
update
that to
2.0
fuel you to go
date?
back in there. There's lies, just
Yeah, also with the
Because I guess it
hammer,
was
like,
exactly
just
a week
closing
ago,
in
huh?
actually shows you that this build is very versatile. You can actually go up and close and have some quick interaction, but also you're able to like hold these big weapons, and even though they make you a little bit slower, you're still able to kind of sponge the bullets on you and still go in like crazy and then just throw people. There's so
Yeah, a
many
lot of
cool
damage mitigation, and you can resist stuns and stuff like that. It's all about because if
Man.
you're like the fast solo, you get hit.
I just like the Cyberpunk thing is it's obviously like super complex, right? Like in that like I played the game before launch and saw it behind closed doors. And I just feel like it's such a good look at the games industry's biggest problems, right? So like they would reveal the gameplay footage, everyone would see it, everyone was excited. Like I'm not talking about press, the stuff they posted on YouTube. People were like losing their minds, right? People were so excited about, oh Susie, hello, I already mentioned that I was excited to see you. You're late. Everyone was so excited to see. And then media got to play that. No, sorry. We actually just saw the same thing but behind closed doors, but it was the exact same footage. We didn't get to play it. We just saw it. Lost our minds. So everyone was so fucking excited. And then a handful of people got to play it early at a preview event, which was remote because it was during COVID. And the preview coverage was also extremely positive across the board. I just did story stuff, but even people who went and did like side stuff loved it. It was all so positive because the stuff that they had polished was so fucking polished, you know? And then review copies went out. I didn't get one, but they went out on PC. And I was texting people about it because I had spoken to someone at CDPR like maybe 2 days before it came out. And I was like, before the reviews came out, and I was like, how are you feeling? And they had mentioned being concerned about bugs. And I was like, oh, fuck, really? Like we had no idea. Nobody had any idea because they were so well hidden. And I was like, shit, really? And then the previewers, I guess the person I knew was probably playing on console. The reviewers all had PC codes, and then the PC reviews were still 10s, 9s, 8s, 7s. Like they were still all really positive. It's just so curated. It was so curated that everything everybody saw was fucking amazing. And like undeniably, the whole internet lost its mind because it was so fucking good. And that's like a marketing team just like really cutting through and being like, show people exactly this. It's just rarely that different from what the actual build is like on console. Is it a crowdsourced funding kind of thing? No, it's a problem with publishers, really. And it's a really interesting one for CDPR because they self-publish, but there's still two different departments. You have the dev team and then you have the publishing team. The publishing team, for sure, even though devs internally were like, I'm worried about this, people are pretty fucking excited about this game. We're showing them all the polished bits. Oh my god. And then they didn't want to publish it, and then the thing fucking comes out, and on consoles it runs terribly. I actually haven't even tried it. I never thought it would run on console. They never should have even done it. It's just such an example of publishers screwing over the well-intentioned devs. The parts of the game that we saw in the preview build and the preview gameplay, the game was like that. It was just only those little pieces of it, and then everything else is kind of broken. And it's like, I always hope, or always hoped, but I guess it doesn't really work that way, that because CDPR's stocks actually got hurt by the release of Cyberpunk 2077, I was always like, maybe this will be a case, at least for every other dev team on the planet to get to go see what happened to CD Projekt Red. You have to let us delay. You have to let us delay. You have to let us delay. Our game has to look the way the marketing looked. And like maybe they would have more power. But that didn't even work out in the long run because even after they took the game off the PlayStation Store because of the amount of refunds, which by the way, good on gamers for fucking getting refunds. Good on them for doing that. I feel like that's such a big problem. I was ranting at Susie about this yesterday, I think. That gamers always say, oh, vote with your wallets, but they never vote with their wallets. Like, maybe I was talking to Bithel about it. There was someone I was talking to about it recently. That they're like, I'll just vote with my wallet, don't buy the game. But they, like, the same people will still buy the same shit every year. It drives me nuts. So, like, Cyberpunk still sold really well and still profited tremendously, even with the negativity online, which means that none of those publishers had any reason to care. Sorry, I'm just ranting at this point. Clearly, I feel very strongly about this game. But like, it got taken off the PlayStation Store. People requested refunds, which you should always do if a game is not up to scratch. That's how you like actually make a change. But it still sold well. It still made too much money. Someone had to be the sacrificial sheep/pig for the industry to change and learn, and Cyberpunk was a good catalyst. It wasn't enough is my problem. It wasn't enough. They did lose a bunch of stock value, which again, we hope allows other dev teams to advocate for themselves and be like, there is a difference. But the game was still profitable as shit. I don't know. It's just like, if there's an issue with a game that you're playing, one that like you really feel angry about, please get a refund. I always wish that gamers would start investing. And the problem with it is that I don't think any human can resist money. Like, I really don't think anyone can. Like, if you really want to change the games industry and you really want to push things in a certain direction, obviously it requires you to have expendable income. but you should buy stocks in the companies that are doing shit you like. Do not give your money to like EA. Buy stocks in shit you like, even if it's not succeeding in the stock market. That's the reality. But I think that most people, if they were to start doing that, would be like, wait a minute, I can earn money from this stock market thing? And they'd pull out. Like, I really think that you'd start seeing the numbers on the page and you'd stop thinking about like the actual goal. Because that's just the way the system wants you to think. It's just, it's like the marketing was so fucking good. People were so excited. The dev team knew that they had to publish before it was ready anyway, especially on console. Still made a ton of money. It just, I really wish it had have had a bigger impact than it had. I'm glad that they've recovered, and that like they've had a comeback here, and that people are happy with 2.0 so far and Phantom Liberty and all that, obviously, because I love this game. It was such a good moment for industry leaders to look at and be like, oh shit, we can't do this to our dev teams. And it's like the legacies they took away from people too. Like everyone on that team worked so hard for them to have to rush something out that they shouldn't have had to. They did also have layoffs, yeah. So like the dev team still suffers. Shut the fuck up, Rahul. Thank you, Hero Zero G. It's my chat is covering your name and I can't find it. I'm sorry. It's covered. Where did it go? Hero Gaming. It was so simple. Rahul asked me the other day if I would want to do Ultimate Team pack unboxings on stream with him, and I said absolutely the fuck not. I think I said I would rather die. There is nothing that you could do that would make me want to promote FIFA Ultimate Team, which I think is one of the worst things to ever happen to the video game industry. With all love and respect to the friends I have at EA, the actual devil. I do not want to promote that ever. I don't want it to look fun. Rahul, you can stream it only if you cry during. If you get really angry and upset, so people don't want to buy it. Never want to feed EA's monster. It's a big part of the problem. I'm not doing it. I'm not having it. Also, everybody, for the Starfield headset giveaway, I recognize I made the goal too high. It's taking us way too long to hit that. Sorry about that. I also need to unfortunately change the giveaways to North America because the quote for sending the Final Fantasy Collector's Edition was $700 to the UK for the winner. So that's more than the Collector's Edition. So unfortunately, that can't happen again. Which is a huge bummer, because I always hate when things are locked off like that. But that, I mean, that would be like really I'd go bankrupt. That would be it. I'd be out. I wonder if there's something else that I can do for other people. Anyway, sorry about that rant there. I just, I have, you know, it's just such a unique situation that I wish the industry could have learned more from, and I don't really feel like it has. I don't even feel like gamers have learned from it. It just bums me out. That's all it is. It just bums me out. You don't understand the FIFA hate? It's not FIFA hate. FIFA we're okay with. Ultimate Team. You want me to rant again? FIFA Ultimate Team single-handedly destroyed the video game industry. Basically because FIFA Ultimate Team is so profitable and costs so little. It made, and EA is publicly traded, it made every other video game publisher on the planet to look at how much profit they were making from fucking Ultimate Team. Billions of dollars, millions upon millions of dollars, so much goddamn money forever. They just have to have these little cards. It's so little output for something so addictive because it's effectively gambling. That then every other publisher had to go, why aren't we making FIFA Ultimate Team money? We have to figure out a monetization strategy that looks like that. They've told us that it's possible to make that much money in the games industry. We need those monetization those monetization strategies. So then microtransactions, games of service just like fucking took over and won't go anywhere, because for as long as FIFA Ultimate Team is successful and makes as much money as it does, which it will continue to do, every other person in the stock market has to look at it like competitively and be like, well, we gotta fucking figure that out. If they can do it, we can do it. Let's keep trying until we figure it out. And it's just, it cannot be reversed. It is what it is. Real money gambling should be an adults only rating. Yeah, 100%. It's, yeah. Bankrupt families. Like, wasn't Fortnite doing that as well? It's just real nasty stuff. Bumps me out. Wasn't the CEO of Unity the guy who put that shit in a FIFA? I know that he monetized stuff at EA, but like, the really interesting thing about FIFA Ultimate Team is that it originally launched as not part of the game. It was like a separate thing and then was put into the game. And when it launched, it was acceptable because people liked the separate game and were excited about like the new, it being sold as a new edition. You wouldn't be able to get away with that now. People are too aware. It came at the perfect time and they have been so successful. And again, I think it's like straight up ruined the industry permanently. It's caused permanent negative damage because now everybody has to make that much money. Anyway, let's finish watching this video. Sorry about that.
It's gonna hurt and it's gonna knock you silly, right? But there you can just keep barreling in. And then I love the montage of the claps, the finishes. That was fun.
But yeah, Gabe, I mean, that's it for our segment. I'm super excited to have you once again here in the studio.
Shit,
thank you
looks
for sharing
good.
all your information. Also, thank you to all the
Sorry,
game
yeah, it's not
designers
FIFA anymore.
gameplay designers who actually
EA
showcased the builds
Sports
because
FC?
those were
Is that
really,
it?
really awesome.
Yeah, and thank you for everyone watching and the players.
As you can see, we have many new ways to play and many new ways to cause chaos in Night City. And that means consequences. Let's
First
take
day
a
of
look
Fortnite
at what
season,
it
there
looks
were
like
50
to come
pages of
face to
cosmetics.
face
Oh
with
my
Night
God.
City's toughest armed forces, MaxStack.
This game is honestly so beautiful. I think like even when I played it on launch, I was blown away. It is so good looking.
Target is Omega class. I repeat, Omega class target at large. MaxTac is en route.
Great music too.
MaxTac in position, eyes on target.
Trace those rays, baby. Oh, I expected that to
It's
be a little
official.
longer.
Update 2.0 will release on September 21st for
Well, that's today, baby. All right, everybody. I'm gonna leave it there. There's nothing else that I really needed to catch up on, I don't think. I will, Jeff, you know how you told me today about the Pokemon, what is it? I forget what it's called. The TCG Classic. So the TCG Classic that I called out in a previous direct, I wanted it so bad, and I didn't even know it launched today, and then I get a message from my mod, Jeff. I like almost immediately told Rahul. I was like, it's already fucking sold out. I'm upset. If you hadn't told me, I wouldn't know. You broke my heart today, Jeff. And now I'm like, where can I find it? Is it on eBay? Like, do I have to pay a scalper for this? I want this so bad. Like, I really, really want it. I just recently bought a couple of skateboards that are part of this, like blind box Pokemon thing from a company. I think it's like a Santa Cruz, maybe Santa Monica company, where you get them in like shiny sleeves, and a certain amount of them across the world are shiny, and then you open them and you find out what Pokemon you get. Excited about it, but I want the TCG one. I have just recently bought a whole bunch of Pokemon cards. but I want that classic pack. It looks so fucking good. Pokemon money farming is degenerate at this point. Ain't that the truth? It's the highest grossing franchise of all time. It's not nothing. You think GameStop has them? Really? Was Pokemon any better than FIFA? Pokemon games don't have microtransactions, except Go, which is also one of the most profitable games of all time. And also, actually, if we're being real, Pokemon Go is probably part of the what caused the Unity problem. GameStop, Pokemon, TCG, Classic. It's out of stock. Please, I just want it so bad. Where do I get it? The whole thing just looks so fucking good, dude. You think Pokemon games should have a hard mode? I find them fairly easy. No. Speaking of Unity, are they getting wrecked? Yeah, we still don't know what's happening yet. I'll show you what it is, Craig. It's this. And honestly, I want it so bad. Well, if I can buy it resale for a few hundred extra, I will. A booster pack's not the original microtransactions. You're not wrong. And also the fact that the Pokemon ethos is gotta catch them all is literally like directed at children. Keep buying it, you little shit. Like that's directly what it translates to. Gotta keep buying them, punk. And we fell for it. I got new boosters every Friday. Every second Friday, maybe? Jeff, or any of my mods, if you ever find it for sale, please buy me one and I will send you the money. Okay? Anything coming soon that I'm looking forward to watching? Yeah, obviously it's struck, so like hesitate to, you know, I don't want to promote it in any official capacity, but The Fall of the House of Usher is coming out on October 12th. You guys want to see the trailer? Would you like to watch the trailer? And I'm pretty excited about it. Just like with the note that it is struck content. We can't promote it. Netflix has not asked me to do this. You're still allowed to react to content. Do you know what I mean? There's 1.5 million views. Let's check this out, shall we? Oh, you have a bunch of ads right now? Should I wait until the ads are done? Eight ads? I haven't approved that. Am I gonna watch The Boys spin up? Not even up to date with The Boys as is. Let's do it. Follow the house, usher everybody.
It's time. It's time. It's time.
Your Honor, no matter how much evidence stacked against them, the Usher crime family stands stronger and darker than ever before.
Anyone comes after us, we will exhaust our arsenal until the threat's neutralized.
By neutralized, do you
I
mean
love
shoot
that he
into a
hits her.
Putin on the streets?
Neutralized. Like dead.
You guys, we really should get together more often. It's just a balm for the soul.
I told Kate that I liked her hair, and she said, yeah, because it's your hair. I was like, oh. Am I that narcissistic? I mean, to be fair, I guess when you can dye your hair that color, it's by choice. It's not like me saying, oh, I really like your eyes to someone who has the exact same eyes as me. Like, I opted in, you know? Anyway.
Roderick Usher, your family is a collection of stunted hearts whose time has come.
Who are you?
Consequence.
Who's that?
Tonight is consequential.
It's so fucking good.
I'm gonna head out. I've got an appointment with your dad.
Your brother's dead.
This is tragic, but a few my heart will go on tweets will pad it out.
This was no accident. You have been targeted. And this woman knows everything.
It's time, Roderick. What did you do?
I'm afraid you're ringside for my reckoning, old friend.
I don't even own anything Funeral Black. Wait, that's not true. It's just fucking satin. Satin is silk for poor people, and
Is that
no
true?
one should wear it to a funeral unless they died in it.
Is that true? I don't know if that's true or not.
If we don't stop her, you won't have a family left.
Frankly, I think you've forgotten what I am.
Nevermore. 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 Nevermore.
I love Sam.
The House of Usher. May it rest in peace.
I don't know how much I can say, but I have seen it. I don't want to elaborate on that too much, other than to say I fucking love it. Like, I think this show is so fucking good. It's a series. And yeah, I hesitate to, like, I don't want to hurt Netflix's embargo, nor do I want to overly promote it, considering the strikes. It's my favorite of Flanagan's works, personally. I had a preview. I don't know if I'd call it that. Did I technically have a preview? Yeah, I mean, I watched it at Mike Flanagan's house. Yeah, Rahul improv'd the whole thing. Am I allowed to talk about who was there, Rahul? Can I answer that question? Because I will do that too if I can. So Rahul and I watched The Fall of the House of Usher in its entirety at Mike Flanagan's house with Hayden Christensen. Just the four of us. And every time that Rahul was like on screen doing Rahul stuff, Hayden would like look at Rahul and be like, dude. And as I'm sitting there knowing how much Rahul fucking loves Hayden Christensen and watching Hayden Christensen hype up Rahul, I was just like, oh my God. Like, it was such an insane thing to witness. He was there just because he wanted to see it. He's not in it. He was just, I guess, like, made friends with Mike somehow. I met Rahul at the Satins. And, yeah, we just wanted to see it, I think. And so, four of us watched it together. And it was very, very, very cool to witness Rahul get gassed up by somebody that he, like, absolutely adores. And then we were, like, standing outside on the street afterwards. And Hayden was like, you're really good. And I was just like... Rahul's just freaking out. It was a great way to watch it, obviously. Yeah, of course, Mark Hamill is in the show. But yeah, it's in my opinion, fantastic. I fucking love it. Did Rahul mention pod racing? I mean, I think Rahul has a pretty cool head about it, but I will say, always want to be sensitive about these conversations because I know that these people are famous and I don't want to say anything they wouldn't be comfortable with. But one of Mike's kids loves Darth Vader and like walked out with a Darth Vader mask and lightsaber and didn't know who Hayden was and like threatened him to, challenged him to a lightsaber duel. It's one of the cutest things I've ever seen. And we're all just there like, oh my God, one day he will know. Oh my God. I think he maybe like criticized his form or something. My cheeks hurt from smiling so much watching that. But yeah, the show, love it. Absolutely love it. It's my favorite of Flanagan's, and I think people are really going to like it, but again, it's a weird position to be in, and that, like, I think I'm allowed to do this from like a journalist perspective. I don't want to like go too in depth on anything again because it's struck, and I want to be respectful of the strikes. I don't want to like feel like I'm promoting it. But I guess the clause there is literally if I'm not incentivized by Netflix to promote it, which I have not been, then I think you're okay. Like, you're still allowed to talk about stuff, right? Like, reviewers are still reviewing it. But I also don't want to spoil anything, so. Happy for my friend's successes. That is certainly true. But there are a whole bunch of people in this that I love, but even if they weren't, like, even if Rahul was not in the Fall of the House of Usher and didn't look super hot, look at him. Look at him. Nope, that's Kate. 1 second. Look at him. The neck tats. Look at him. It's ridiculous. Atinia, also beautiful. Even if I didn't love a whole bunch of these people, Kate also looks amazing. That's Tinia. I don't remember what her character's name is. Yeah, unfortunately, completely don't remember. She's also fantastic. I love 100% of these people, to be clear. Literally, Kate, fantastic. Saurian, huge fan. They are all fucking amazing people. I have not met either of these two, to be clear. That's Mary. I've not met her, and I've not met Bruce. But very, very, very good people. And even if I didn't know any of them, interesting Rahul note. This is most replayed. You see that? Most replayed is this right here, which to me indicates people either trying to get a look at Rahul, which I think is probably kind of likely, or a look at Kate. Is it because of me? I'm just replaying it in my spare time. And then this is second most replayed? Oh no, here. Which is Kate. And what a good still. How epic is that? Yeah, true, why not both? But it does say literally right here is most replayed, and that's Rahul's face. I'm just gonna guess that's related. Anyway, even if I didn't know any of these people, I don't feel like I'm being biased. This show fucking rules. That's my take. Again, I feel like I'm probably pushing it too far now. Yeah, it comes out on October 12th. Obviously, they can't promote it at all. Yeah, they're here to see your neck fat. That's what it is, Rahul. That thing that nobody but you will have noticed. Yeah, it's... I wanted to do a trailer reaction, like, with Rahul. Like, if the strikes weren't happening, this all would have been so different. Like, I would have done a trailer reaction with him on my channel, and, we'd be talking about it a ton. I just don't want to hurt the union in any way. It's obviously very important. It's just such a bummer that it's happening while it's happening. But I'm sure we'll talk about it on Play, Watch, Listen, because I know Mike really wants to see it too. So I will rant about it as soon as I can. Talk about it when they pay you. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure I'll still talk about it. I suspect the strike is going to last a little while longer, personally. But we'll see. In any case, show fucking rules. Absolutely fucking rules. Watching it with Hayden Christensen, not a bad way to watch it, to be fair. It was very surreal. Again, more so because I knew that Rahul was watching it next to, like, his favorite person, but... Like, I'm so aware that Rahul likes Hayden Christensen way more than me. Isn't the union considering also striking for games-related work? Yes, I think that's being discussed this week. So we'll see how it goes. All right, everyone. That's it for me today. I might try and stream again tomorrow. We'll see. Yeah, I wanted to play more Starfield. And I think that I'm not going to do Cyberpunk. I know that I should. That would be the correct take. That would be the Twitch streamer thing to do, but I think I'm going to wait till my PC's fixed, and then we'll do it. I don't want to rush it. All right. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Let me send y'all over to someone who is playing Cyberpunk. We'll do Lawrence. Raid Sela. Tell him I said hi, everybody. And I'll try and stream again tomorrow night, if not on Saturday. We'll see. Again, I'm very tired at the moment, so I don't want to promise anything, but I'll do my best.